Even some of those, like the little printer marks I can get off these. That's what has that thing. Doesn't want to. I just think it's such a cool medium. Like how much like ink they're dropping on these things, like you know how like visually appealing they're trying to make all this stuff, and
now the entire comic book is just as like
it's just as good as that.
Saturated as the cover.
It's a good artist. Look at this. It's good. I like that. It's maybe earlier Kirby. This is more detailed. I like that. There's actually some like panels that have been used in the movies.
Mm-hmm. You can sit up on the
Well, I mean, I would usually be up farther too, so I don't know if that'll affect your thing. Yeah. So like this panel from Civil War was used in the.
That's hella cool.
Was used in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And they it's actually like a slow mo when they're fighting each other in that. The blasts.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's Captain America, right? But it starts farther out, and it goes in when that like happens.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I think stuff like that is pretty. It's pretty neat.
Neato.
Well, when you're watching it and you've like read the comics and stuff, and you see that like a scene like that, it's like so memorable. It's like, oh shit,
they did it! They did the thing. That's like people who have read a book and then they watch the movie and they're like, oh, they missed this part, and that was one of the best parts of the book. Yeah.
Oh wait, that's recording. I'm gonna be good at this. It would be cool to set up the sound system for Band of Brothers, huh?
Yeah. Pew 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 pew.
I have to remember to keep my
hands on the camera. But I already like this angle better because it's not quite so like overhead. It's a little like more this way and down.
Mm-hmm. Work out my triceps. Will they ever make an Omega movie? No. Although they made a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, so hard to say because they were not like collected at all. Like no one cared about the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then when they made the movie, they're like, oh shit, like this, they made it so cool.
It's gotta be cool too to like your dad, who just has like tons and tons and tons of comics and things that, you know, are all basically not really worth anything, and then all of a sudden something can happen, and it's like, oh, I've got a lot of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It happens all the time. Like that's why we don't need to buy anything ever. Like the rest of our lives, like we could just use the stuff that the store already owns.
Right,
but they're so busy processing the things that they buy, that they never get around to that. So. Got Warlock and Pip the Troll. In Guardians of the Galaxy, there's those golden people.
I do remember that.
And there's that little that cocoon that they have, and it's like looks like a sarcophagus kind of thing. And then they mentioned some like aside about it, but the that guy is in there. It's the Adam Warlock. So they haven't even gotten to that either, and that's a whole other huge story. They haven't done the Fantastic Four yet.
They've done Fantastic Four,
but not Marvel. It's been Fox, and it's been terrible.
Yeah.
They've made progressively worse movies somehow, which is like almost impressive.
How did they manage that?
How did you make the best movie, like the worst movie ever again?
Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, and it's gonna be really mild.
Yeah, like a bounce card.
Yeah, but it's like the difference if you watch this side of the screen. The difference here versus direct light.